Hello everyone, I'm Panne776 as you may know, and this is Anima Season. Well, what do you think? Frankly put, Citrinne, you may notice doesn't have Pledge. That is because, Pledge buffs attack and speed. Freya, his C slot, buffs defense and res. If you put all of that together, if we run Pledge and Freya on the same team, we literally can't do the rally trap. Because we are buffing all of our stats. On the enemy team here, we've got Naga, we've got Summer Edelgard, we've got Haith +2, we've got Plumeria +1, we've got Yuri, and we've got Brave Dimitri +3. So yeah, as excited as I was for Pledge, it is not here on this team, not until I figure out a way to get Freya up front, because at the moment he just won't go there if I'm running it. Interested to see what the angle here is. With Dimitri and Summer Edelgard, they could very well be going for some kind of player phasey kind of play. On the other hand, they do also have that Brave Dimitri, so they might just try tanking things. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I was about to say tanking things is how it's looking, but no, Edelgard going in there. By the way, something I really like about Ascendant Idun for this specific matchup, armor effective damage. Doesn't quite get the victory there, but does survive pretty well, takes a really big chunk, and they just quit out. They're not even going to try tanking it. They're just leaving, they're gone. Well, I mean, we do take those. We are very happy when that happens, because it means we're winning. Up next, Brave Dimitri +10. Very popular. Brave Gullveig, Plumeria, Gunnthra, Legendary Gunnthra at +4, Haith +1, and Ashera +1. Gunnthra does hit pretty hard, by the way. Has a built-in, not sure what to call it, broadleaf effect, perhaps, where she does a whole bunch of damage based on what your opponent's got. That being said, I'm really questioning the logic behind this specific play. That's in range. Now, admittedly, Gunnthra, not quite dead yet, does get to counter-attack Gullveig and almost gets the kill. Luckily, our damage reduction coming in clutch there. And Gullveig's extra action means that we get to keep going. Finish off Haith as well. That gives Freya a path to keep moving. Heads into Dimitri. And surprisingly, Brave Dimitri pretty tanky going most of the time. Apparently just cannot take this Freya matchup today. I'm surprised, but I'm not complaining, and that's Galeforce, so the fourth kill is going to be on Gullveig, by the looks of it. Man, I love action economy, and pretty solid first turn. How do I feel about that? Yep, that's exactly what I thought. We've got a big wall of fire keeping out their last 2 units, and, well, there's only 2 units left. Why not surrender? Well, the third battle coming up, we're looking here at Naga +10. Okay, Chrom +1. Panne. Okay, Plumeria of level 1 +4. Very fun. Regan +4. And Wind Tribe Claude. That is, I think, New Year's Panne? Never quite sure. Going up in. Getting pulled back out. That is the real bolt trap. Normally I'd call that a victory for us. However, I feel this team might have actually kind of wanted that to be real. Looking at something there, maybe going down the left side. trying to hit Mirabilis. It is an option. Mirabilis is not covered by near save. And yeah, it looks like that might in fact be exactly what they're going for. Smart strategy, to be honest. Yep, take out Mirabilis first. They have charged up a lot of specials with that Chrom support there, so they are getting to AoE down Picnic Flora. That will do the trick. Now that Picnic Flora is out of the way, they have the angle to attack into Ascendant Idun. Scowl is almost doing it. If we had Guard, we might have gotten somewhere. We might also not have gotten somewhere because it's Wind Tribe Claude. But now that our near save is down, Idun was a very strong near save. She was probably walling out all the rest of these units. That's why they had to go in on Mirabilis to start. But now she's out of the way. They can just sweep through. Here is Plumeria from downtown with, again, this kind of team really loves setting off that real bolt trap because it means their Wings of Mercy is all online. Naga finishes off Freya, and they have boxed in Gullveig. One of these days they're going to invent the pass seal and then it's over for these guys. But until then, they have free access to all of our beautiful pots. And Gullveig is not particularly tanky on enemy phase, so finishing her off is no issue whatsoever. That was just classic Galeforce. Not even a particularly obscenely built team or anything, just well piloted, sensible decisions. Like, they're using a +0 New Year's plan, for crying out loud. Honestly, big respect. Well, what do we got next? Up against us now we have Say. Okay, Gullveig, Brave Gullveig, Plumeria +1. Brave Soren, Corrin +10, okay, and Naga +2. +10 Corrin then, is that the focus of their team here? Looks like it is. She's on near save duty, whereas Soren is acting as the far distance tank. However, they've already made a mistake. Do you see the mistake here? Corrin is not covering Gullveig, and so Freya able to just run in there and smash some face. Now let's see how things follow up here. Citrinne, Big Glacies is enough. So that's Soren out of the way as well. Anyone else got anything? Yep. Laura coming down to take care of Safe. And that's probably it, but we're in a very good position on the second round, and they don't want to continue. Okay, gang, what do we got? Up against us now, Elmine +1, not going to be doing much. Hey, Naga, Wind Tribe Claude, the Arcane Plumeria, and paired up with her a regular Plumeria. Finds a bolt trap straight away. Unfortunately for us, they do have Elamine for healing, so they are not stuck on low hit points forever. Real shame. Now they are doing the time-honored tradition of just kind of shuffling about. Wonder what they're looking for. However, I think I can guess, actually, since they know that's for real bolt trap, they have the angle from that heavy trap there, the gravity trap, because that one is, by process of deduction, fake. Using the Hafe buffs, Claude coming in for 5 times 4. Let's see. Yeah, oh, just able to finish off Flora before she counterattacks. And that's applying down the gravity effect as well, and able to pull really far back out for that matter. And unfortunate for us, the unit's just not quite going where we need them to, so they get another 3 open turn to take pot shots. Claude goes for Cantria. She's out of the question now. Haif doing her usual. Haif, honestly, I still think one of the best offense mythics out there, provides some, frankly, absurd damage support and the ability to quad for everyone. But the damage is just out of this world. Claude doesn't even need lethality here, but he gets it anyway for 107 damage. Going to take out Freya too.
Scatter in the breeze.
And thanks to that gravity effect, is pretty much safe. Gulve is going to come out with quite a bit of damage, but when I say quite a bit, Claude has 80% damage reduction and lethality to follow up. So, no, quite a bit it is not, actually. Able to use silly flying ability to get places, as is classic for flyers. And let's see if they have a way to reach that last pot. It looks to me like yes, they do.
Scatter in the breeze.
Man, Hit and Run is a nuisance, and honestly, ranged units are so strong nowadays that there is not a fast save who you can rely on to take care of all of them. Well, sometimes that's just how it goes. Next up here, we're looking at Legendary Ninian, Legendary Lincia, Duo Kagero, Regan +2, Ashara +4, and Plumeria +3. Duo Kagero just going straight in there. She does not respect any of our tricky little traps, and she does not respect our Flora either. Just leaving as well with that ridiculous canto of hers. That being said, when I said leaving, I was kind of expecting them to take her slightly further away than that, because she is notably in range and subsequently dead. And since it's Gulveig who's doing the murder here, that means that everyone else is going to be dead very soon as well. Behold. And beautifully, because of the way things turned out, getting the dance as well. Goes into Alicia, hits her with the AoE. Not that it looks like it would have mattered. But, you know, nothing wrong with overkill. And very solid position. Oh, I love just seeing the walls of flame everywhere. Have I mentioned that Gulveig is the best unit in the game, probably? Because I stand by that. Well, there's still a fair bit of season left to go. Next up, looking here at Hinoka, Duo Hinoka +2, Legendary Chrom +9, Altina +4, Regan +2, Plumeria +3, and Legendary Gunnthra +4. They do have a bolt tower, but not anymore. I I see through your tricky ways. But it looks like the way they want to go is up the left side, potentially. Maybe hoping to attack into our picnic flora directly there so they're not risking any traps. Or step on the bolt trap. That works too. They do actually have a healing tower, so they can get that hit points back. But they're taking an awfully long time about it. Okay, here we go. Chrom going into Flora. Damage reduction does its job. Keeps her alive just about, more or less. And then... okay, so hit and run it is. Let's see how far we can chase them. I'm suspecting we can chase them pretty far. For instance, Freya here has come over to say hello. And with that, he's come to say goodbye as well. Dancer also gives Flora room to roll out. Coming right up. And that's probably as far as we're getting for now. 2 units out of the way is not bad. And whoever this is, they clearly agree with me, because they don't want to take it any further. Okie dokie. Let's keep going. Next opponent's here. Ashara +1. Arcane Grima. Naga. Duo Marth. Elamine. And Plumeria, who is +4. Now, Duo Marth I do have a lot of respect for as a far saver. The only far saver, well, accepting the nonsense you can get up to with Soren, the only far saver who can legitimately vantage people. And, well, that might just be what they're going for here. Let's see how it matches up to reality. Well, because of how they've positioned, our unit's rolling out in a little bit of a weird fashion, but Citrinne ignoring your whole advantage deal, your preempty deal, and just blasting you with Glacies, which in turn opens up the path for Gulveig. Gulveig coming in against Grima first of all. Takes 3 hits to finish her, but 3 is plenty because we've got 4 of the dang things. Follows up with the AoE. That, of course, leaves Naga on 1 hit point, so an easy finish there. And Mirabilis actually coming all the way in for a kill for once. Beautiful. Pretty easy since the share is very low, but there was also a quad in there, so that was happening no matter what. And the last 2 units weak and boxed in by a ring of fire. Just how I like it. Okay, we're onto the home stretch now. And here's a face we haven't seen in a while. Not Elamine, she's +1. Lucia +1. There we go. Also Haif, Windtribe Claude, Atari Azura, and Fallen Maria. Fallen Maria, interesting choice. Does work with Claude pretty well, does not work with Lucia. And it looks like Claude is the path they've chosen to take. You know, he doesn't get his damage reduction if he doesn't attack first, right? You do know that?
I beg your pardon.
Dust in the wind.
Yeah, just checking. So maybe not quite what they were expecting to see from us there, but we did only take out 1 unit, so maybe deliberate sack play? Well, judging by how they've just left, I'm going to go with no, that was not a deliberate sack play. And to round things out, last battle of the season. Looking here at Summer Edelgard, +1, and things how they started. Yuri, +1, Arcane Plumeria, Windtribe, Claude, Regan, and Say. Okay, just flat out going for both traps there.
Scatter in the breeze.
Flora, brilliant. Less brilliant that she's dead, of course, but managing to survive a one hit there was great, honestly, and they are positioning just out of range. Which does actually work for them because they do have the safety fence. That gives them the chance to go in for Idun as well. Scowl lets us survive one hit without a lethality, but the second one not happening. And now, looks like they're Edelgarding us. Edelgard can take out Cantria, one shot. Can take out Citrinne, one shot. Presumably that's Galeforce. And, oh yeah, they are just, they're leaving. Bye. And, oh, unlucky for them. They thought they were out of range. They were pretty far away. But Gulveig disagrees with your conceptions of where out of range is exactly. And that is 1 and 2 units dealt with in quick succession. And with that, we have secured our final surrender of the season. Pretty solid all in all, but it's going to get a lot better very soon. I've got big upgrades in the pipeline. Look forward to those next Anima, is all I'm saying. Thanks everyone for showing up as always. Great having you here. Honestly, your likes, your comments are getting me very close to full partnership now, so I am very excited for that happening. And well, that's been all from me. Penrost out.